Senator Chuck Schumer, the Democratic minority leader, standing outside the Supreme Court today and calling out the court's two newest justices.
I want to tell you, Gorsuch, I want to tell you, Kavanaugh, you have released the whirlwind and you will pay the price. You won't know what hit you if you go forward with these awful decisions.
That prompting a response from Chief Justice John Roberts. Quote, justices know the criticism comes with the territory, but threatening statements of this sort from the highest levels of government are not only inappropriate, they are dangerous. All members of the court will continue to do their job without fear or favor from whatever quarter. Now, tonight, a spokesperson for Schumer said his comments, quote, were a reference to the political price Senate Republicans will pay for putting these justices on the court and a warning that the justices will unleash a major grassroots movement on the issue of reproductive rights against the decision. For reaction, Senator John Kennedy, Republican from Louisiana, joins us. Senator, what do you make of those comments?
You can only be young once, but you can always be immature. I'm very disappointed in Senator Schumer's comments. They were juvenile, they were infantile, they were sophomoric, they were clearly a threat. I don't know whether he meant impeachment or court packing or something else, but Senator Schumer should apologize. His comments were beneath him and the high office that he holds. When you threaten Supreme Court justices, you threaten the fair administration of justice, and I think Chief Justice Roberts did the right thing by calling his hand.
What do you make of the response from the spokesperson for Senator Schumer saying that this was about, a political price that Senate Republicans will pay? And he went on to say in a statement as well that the Chief Justice is sort of taking sides because he didn't call out President Trump for the comments he made about Justices Sotomayor and Ginsburg and whether they should have to recuse because they've made public comments about him. Is it apples and oranges? Is it the same thing? What do you make of the explanation in response?
I think it's apples and eagles. I think Senator Schumer's communications director was trying to clean up his comments. The only way to clean up these comments is for Chuck to apologize. Now, we all say things that we shouldn't say, and I think Senator Schumer said something here that he shouldn't have said. This is taking it to an entirely different level. Yes, President Trump has asked two of the justices who have made vocal comments about him and his administration to recuse themselves. But that's a long way from making a threat by name to two Supreme Court justices. I mean, when a United States senator says, you'll never know what hit you, you'll have to pay the price. That's a bridge too far, and I was very disappointed in Senator Schumer, and I'm hoping after he thinks about it for a while, he'll do the right thing and say that he got a little carried away, because he clearly did. It was inappropriate.
I mean, I've been covering the court for more than a decade, and it's pretty rare that we get statements from the Chief Justice. We did get one a couple of years ago when President Trump was unhappy about a decision, and he referred to someone as an Obama justice or an Obama judge. And people do that. We see that in media reports, that people refer to people based on the president who appointed them to their position. But at the time, the chief said, we do not have Obama judges or Trump judges, Bush judges or Clinton judges. What we have is an extraordinary group of dedicated judges doing their level best to do equal right to those appearing before them. That independent judiciary is something we should all be thankful for. Are you concerned that things have gotten a little heated when it comes to whether it's lawmakers, the executive, whoever it is, making comments about our courts and how they work? They are a separate branch, and they have their own job to do.
There's nothing wrong with a public official criticizing an opinion by the United States Supreme Court. There's nothing wrong in appropriate cases for a public or official or a private individual, if he or she thinks there's bias, to ask for recusal. But threats, you'll never know what hit you. You'll pay the price. You will reap the whirlwind. Those threats are inappropriate. Any threats are inappropriate. And I don't know what Senator Schumer meant by the threats. I don't know whether he was talking about impeaching Justice Gorsuch or Justice Kavanaugh. I don't know whether he was talking about packing the court, but it was inappropriate, and it's beneath Senator Schumer, and I hope he apologizes.
Senator, do you feel like in this very time of a lot of heated rhetoric, do you feel that there's room for bipartisanship on things like the coronavirus spending and other things that really require the attention of our lawmakers? Do you think there's any spirit of getting things done that are important for the American people?
Yes, I think tomorrow we're going to pass a supplemental spending bill to fight coronavirus. Now, the administration asked for originally $2.5 billion. We're going to give the administration more money. And I'm a fiscal conservative, Shannon. I've driven all over Washington, D.C., and I can't find the money tree. This is taxpayer money we're spending. But this is no time to be cheap. We're not all going to die, but this is a serious virus for which we don't have an antiviral agent. We're developing one, a vaccine and therapeutics, and we need to spend what we need to spend here. The first role of government is to protect its people, and that's what we need to do here.
Well, we will be watching that vote and the negotiations as they come together in this package. Hopefully gets to the president's desk. Senator Kennedy, great to have you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shannon.